Okay guys, enharmonic spelling. This is how to spell something two different ways without changing the note. Okay, the same pitch spelled two different ways. That's called enharmonic spelling. An enharmonic of something is the same thing. I didn't change the note, I just said it a different way. Okay, so let's look at the piano first. In harmonic spelling, we use half steps. Remember, on the piano, a half step is the very next key. Okay, it doesn't matter what color it is, it's the very next key on the piano. And a sharp, if you take any of these letters and raise it a half step to the very next key, that is a sharp. If it goes to the left a half step, it is flat. I just remember flat tires go down. Okay, if I can keep that straight, I remember which way is sharp, which way is flat. Now, if I am on a black key, like this guy right here, notice black key is in between two notes. All right, so that's very important to notice. Also to notice, there are two places on the piano there are not a black key between them. That's between B and C. Okay, those two white keys, and between E and F. There's not a black key in between them. Very important to keep in mind and to just visually memorize what a piano looks like. All right, so let's do a couple treble clef notes. If the directions asked for you to give the enharmonic equivalent of this note or this note, that's what we're going to do. So first of all, name the note and think of it where it is on the piano. That is an A flat. So I go to the piano, I find A, and I flat it, which means go to the left a half step. So there's A. Right here, the black key is A flat. If it's asking for the enharmonic of A flat, what is another way using maybe another accidental that I can sound the same note? Well, an A flat is the same thing enharmonically as a G sharp. So an A flat, which is the name of that note, the enharmonic of that is G sharp. Okay? Now let's look at the next one. What is the name of that note on the treble clef? Every good boy does. D sharp. I find a D on the piano, I sharp it, and I say, what's the enharmonic of a D sharp? D sharp is the same thing as E flat. So that answer would be E flat. Okay, if you land on a black key, remember you have to use a sharp or a flat. That's how you get to those notes. White keys are just the letter name, or you could use the natural sign, but a natural is only used to cancel one of these two, a sharp or a flat. So if you're just on a white key, you don't have to say, hey, that's C natural. You can just say, hey, that's C. It's understood that that means C natural. Okay. All right, so going down here to bass clef, I've changed clefs now, be careful, and use some ledger notes here. So that is a F sharp, F sharp. I find F sharp on the piano and I say, what is the enharmonic of F sharp? F sharp is the same thing as G flat. So F sharp is the name of the note, the enharmonic is G flat. All right, C, all caps, C flat. Find C on the piano and flat. Now, down a half step, it doesn't matter color. If I want a C flat, where do I land? I land on B, B natural. Okay, just regular B. So you, if you want the enharmonic of C flat, you write B. You could write B natural. That's not wrong. It's just you don't have to do that. That's understood. B is a B natural. Okay. Okay, let's look at this guy. This is All Cows Eat Grass. That is a G sharp. Find G, sharp it. It's this enharmonically the same as A flat. G sharp, A flat. And then this guy, All Cows Eat, E flat. There's an E flat. That guy is the same thing as enharmonically D sharp. And let's add one more. How about this guy? Let's do B sharp. Go back up here to B and sharp it. Where do you land? regular old C, or C natural. There we go. Just be careful in those places on the piano that that there's not a black key. And that's these two half steps right here between B and C and E and F. Always look at a piano when you're thinking about enharmonic spelling till you are familiar with that.